We start from the surveys, so Pegasus backpack. I think you can search information about this portable mobile mapping system. There are 2 laser scanners and 5 cameras. Anyway, I jump directly on what you can see like results. So for example, this is a picture about the point cloud created using the Pegasus, and this is an example of a spheric image that the user can see to define the position of objects, to do the geometrization of objects. Using always the software, it is possible with the point cloud like sections. Now I want to jump directly at the video. So this is a video that show you another way to check Pegasus data. We are using a Pro3 software. That is a software that works directly on browser. It is possible to enter credentials, so that all data needs a login. The user can can see the point cloud. It is a reduced point cloud. It is not the original one, but anyway, you can see the quality. Inside the web page, you can do measurements, length, surface, the height of buildings, and so on. It is possible also generate sections of point cloud and check the profile directly in the web page, and it is a dynamic section, so the user can eventually move the section to see another part of the point cloud. And in the additional window, you can see the result of this section. And also, it is always possible export data in LAS format file or in DXF CAD file. Here another example, just to show you, starting from the Pegasus backpack, how many data you can obtain. Here I'm doing a section of an intersection in Abidjan, in Ivory Coast. And during the section, you can see the platforms of this intersection. Like already told you, we do also GoPro surveys. So it is a fast way to obtain georeferenced images. The precision is not good precision, but it is a fast way to obtain data. Also, if you have already a survey done, so it is possible adjust the results obtained from GoPro with an existing survey. We also generate exports that you can open free software like Google Earth. And now I will explain you the main software, so BIM Office software. The software can allow you to import standard data like DXF, shapefile, KML, orthophotos, LAS files. The LAS format file, it is the point cloud data, mobile mapping system surveys, the GoPro, and for example here in this picture I show you how you can see an image, georeferenced image directly inside the software. And so starting from this data, it is possible to find the position of elements like vertical signs, horizontal signs, and so on. Starting from this type of data, we can also generate an road axis. It is also true that the system allows to import customer data. So if the customer already have a network or some information, it is possible import data in a semi-automatic way. The network is created. It is possible to find the platforms, so that the width of the road, define the homogeneous sections. But I will show you this part in a video in the next slides. The software allows to manage road cadastre objects, like for example pavement degradations, ditches, slopes, and so on. Like for example in this picture, I created an example of pavement degradations, and it is possible to see the subdivision of families about the type of degradation, because we have standard degradations inside, like the American regulation, but also we developed with the province of Pisa another type of pavement degradation. You can also manage house numbers, driveways, and billboard panels. In Italy, there's two objects, driveways and billboards, needs a taxation, so that the user must pay to place a billboard, for example. So for the public administration, it is important control if this billboard is inside the public administration system or not. And so using the software, it is possible to control this information. Technological networks, we have a module now with all technological networks, and so for each specific element, we have an anaggraphic part for the object, and after we have created a checklist that you can add to evaluate the condition, the maintenance condition of the object. For example, in the picture there is an object created, and you can see the dimension, the type of material, and so on. The software also have a module for terrains and buildings, so it is possible define the information about the terrains, the buildings, and also the owners. Last slide about BIM functionalities. In the software, it is also possible added information about road accidents. They are very important in the priority formula evaluation that we are using. The software, like already explained, it is a client-server system, so it is possible to send and receive tickets, save data in the central database, and it is possible do the analysis. The first one is the priority evaluation. So in function of the condition of the object, the parameters of the road network, the presence of road accidents, and so on, the software evaluates a priority from 0, that is good condition of the object, arriving at 5, that is the worst condition of the object. So the user can check in the road network the asset with bad priorities, and can add the price list and obtain the evaluation of costs for the maintenance work. The software also have a module for standard analysis, so it is possible recreate the platform of the road and run the national standard. We have the Italian, French standards that are working, and it is possible to define the planimetric controls, visibility distance, and so on, and to define the black points, so the zones in the road network where there is something wrong. And from the software, it is also possible to do reports like Excel exports, PDF. We will see a demo just in a few seconds that will show you what it is possible of doing from the software. Why use BIM? Because there is a control of reports received, so there is a ticket page where you can see what we sent, what I sent, what I received, what my team is doing. There is a punctual management of problems, so it is possible to import data from reports received and check what received to obtain the priority evaluation. And some examples of exports. This one is an export for vertical signs, for example, that is created from the software and exported in an Excel format. And we also create synoptic exports, and I will show you in the demo how to obtain this type of data. The software is also very useful to evaluate the budget and to evaluate the planning for the maintenance. Here I'm showing you the results. We showed also the province of Pisa in last international conference. So the first table show you the maintenance needs, the subdivided per asset. So for example, for security barrier, province of Pisa estimated 27 million euros about the maintenance needs. And also using the software, they evaluated the missing safety barriers that must be added on the ground to increase the safety of the road. And using the software, they evaluated 177 kilometers of missing barriers that they are adding year by year in function of the budget they can use.